Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? I come in to say hey and to give you all a tip on how to sanitize your lipstick. There's two ways. The first way that I'm going to tell you is with 91% alcohol. You take your lipstick, and you have a Kleenex, and what I like to do is just spray it. You spray it with the 91%. I don't think you can get any higher lipstick, I'm not sure, but yeah, you just take and spray it, and then just take your Kleenex and kind of wipe it off, and then leave it open to air dry, and that sanitizes it. Now, the other way that you can do it, and isn't this a pretty color lipstick? Let me show you. Isn't that a pretty color? This is called Blushing Ball. Blushing Ball or Blushing Bell? Blushing Ball. That's what this, by Wet n Wild. I don't have a lot of expensive lipsticks, so I don't have one or two, I think. And they're Estee Lauder that I get for free. So, but anyway, yeah, this is Blushing Ball, and it's 507C. 507C. Okay, that's one way, and you get the highest alcohol that you can get, and I've got it in this spray bottle. Now this says 50%, but I bought 91% alcohol and refilled the bottle. Okay, that's one way. Another way, and I'll tell you the story of how I know this, is how you can do it. Years ago, and I mean years ago, my youngest child is 36 years old. And this is when she was a little girl. So, years ago. Let me get a Kleenex. I'm sweating. And anyway, years ago, and I'm not going to say the name of the company, but it's a very well-known company. High-end company. Just think about it back in the 80s. So it's a very well-known company, high-end. They always took returns of their lipstick. And the reason they did is because they would take the lipstick and take it back into the company, and instead of tearing them all up, and a lot of companies do this, I'm going to tell you right now. They've done a documentary on this, on how this company started, and how, you know, things that they did within the company. And this is one of the things they did. They had all of their lipsticks, and this is, I think this is Estee Lauder. I'm not sure. I can't see it. Estee Lauder. I think it is. Anyway, it's one I don't use. But I would do this to one I used. Or if someone gave me one that they didn't like, I would do this to it. I wouldn't care a bit to. But anyway, they took all their lipsticks and they would have it like this. And they would have it on a machine. And the machine swirled. Or did it swirl? Anyway, one of them swirled. The other one had, another machine had them like this. But anyway, it went through a flame. That it wasn't just a cigarette lighter. You would want to get a torch that got really, really hotter than what this cigarette lighter. And I had a torch, but I think it's empty of gas or something. But anyway, now listen, I'm not using the same one that I sprayed with alcohol to light. You don't want to do that. Spray it with alcohol and then do that. But anyway, you just take your flame and you just run your lipstick through it. Now don't stop it. Don't stop it. Now like I said, you don't want to use a lighter. You want to use something that's got a blue flame that gets really super, super hot. But anyway, you just run it through, and you, and this one's not doing right because it's not hot enough. But anyway, that's all you do, is you just run it through, and as hot as you hear my husband move around the kitchen. He is cooking. And yes, I am going to do cooking videos, but I have to wait until I get to be home a little more. I'm going to start a new channel, and I'm going to do cooking videos. Maybe by then I can talk the old man into getting in my videos. Maybe just showing him cooking. He don't have to talk or anything. He's shy. Not. He just being him. And when you know it, the phone rings. And anyway, here is after I done the flame, here's the lipstick color. See, it doesn't hurt it at all. Now, I did turn it black a little, but if you have a torch that has a blue flame, it won't do that. It won't. See how it turned it this color a little bit? It won't do that if you have a torch. But anyway, that's my tip on how to, you hear him cussing in the background? That's my tip on how to sanitize your lipsticks, to make them sanitary. If someone wants to give you a lipstick and you don't want to use it after them, you can cut that part off or wipe that part off. You can alcohol it with 91%. Get the highest alcohol percentage that you can get to alcohol it if you don't want to use a flame. But you can buy the little torches that you make the creme brulee out of, and you can use a torch like that, as long as it has a high heat concentration. This is not high enough. But anyway, that's the way that I know that you can sanitize your lipsticks. So it's been real nice coming in talking to you all. You know I enjoy seeing you. I always look forward to getting to see you, and I hate that I don't get to come through the week. I'm trying to do as many videos as I can while I'm home so that I can see you more often through the week. And I'm going to still try to do videos through the week. Don't forget to share me around. I want to travel, and that's the only way that I'm going to get to. Leave me a comment below, because I like to talk to my friends, and that's the only way that I'm going to get to. Hit that friend button down below, stick your thumb up, and come along on my ride with me and on my journey. So I love you. I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye.